Speaking of the being gay, like when
Go ahead, tell us.
When you came out in 1995,
He's outing me on radio. Oh my God.
everyone, most people were just shocked, like, "Well, Greg Louganis is gay." But then through this HBO thing, you learn that a lot of people in the diving world, everyone knew it.
Yeah.
And what I was amazed by, because obviously times have changed, that how was everyone keeping quiet about this?
Yeah.
Considering what you were accomplishing, you were a big star.
You know,
You would think someone would be an asshole. Is what
No,
I'm
they
getting at.
loved him that much. I think he's America's treasure, like the guy said.
But you just wouldn't get that today.
No,
you wouldn't get that
no.
Things have changed so much with social media now. I mean, because like nothing's off limits anymore. But at the time when I was going through the ranks, I mean, my first Olympics was in 1976. I was 16.
Yeah.
And so I became friends with a lot of the reporters, and it was just my policy not to discuss my private life with members of the media. I was out to my friends and family, and so and the thing is, there was respect.
I was going to say they respected that, right?
And they respected that. I mean, even though they knew about my sexual identity, they respected that. There was plenty to read between the lines. I mean, you could probably figure it out very easily.
He's a diver.
But what? You think I'm a figure skater? Yeah, it's like, jeez. No.
And he liked.
How did you come out to your
stereotypes.
family? How old were you when you came out to your family?
Well, how old was I when I came out to my mom? It was funny because I was breaking up with with one of my partners, and it was a very volatile relationship, and so I think I was 20. I think I was 22. 21 or 22. And I said, Mom, I got to get out of here. And so then we packed up all my stuff and in the car, and I turned to her and I said, Mom, Kevin and I weren't just roommates, we were lovers too. And she goes, I know, son. What's for dinner? What?
Right.
Here, I think the earth is going to open up and
right.
swallow me up if my parents ever found out that I was gay. and
Mom
what's for
always
dinner?
knows.
Right. I love it when I hear that one though. Every time, that's not the first time I've heard that scenario, and it makes me
You
so
heard it from your
goddamn
own mother.
happy.
Yeah.
I did. My mom said the same thing to me. Absolutely. I said, make cornbread and everything will be okay.
Yeah.
The parents always know, though. They always know.
One other thing about being gay, which you guys talk about a little bit in the HBO show, I wish you talked about it a little more, was you feel like, well, people around you, I believe it was your coach, Ron O'Brien, said that he believes you weren't on the Wheaties box because the rumors were you were gay.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to take that chance, which kind of depressed me. I'm like, really? Fuck, this guy should have been on the Wheaties box. Or
Should have been on Fruity Pebbles.
It's so funny because I don't pay attention to that. So it really didn't strike me until we started filming this film, and I was working with Cheryl Frajanic, and we were at the International Swimming Hall of Fame, and somebody brought up the Wheaties box, and then in the Hall of Fame, it has all of the swimmers and divers who were on the cover of the Wheaties box, and I'm like going, oh my God! And I'm actually looking at, famous in swimming, but relatively.
Not as big a name as you.
Yeah, not.
I'll say it.
So,
You're being
I'll say their names, and
I'll
I'm
say
like,
it.
you're being polite. You saw these
Yeah,
boxes
yeah,
and
yeah.
went,
It's like,
oh my God,
wow.
I was
Yes.
bigger than at least half a
Absolutely.
dozen of these people,
Right.
at least. But more importantly, the endorsements in general weren't that great after what you accomplished. You won 4 gold medals, and you could have easily won 2 more if we didn't have
If
the
we
1980
had-
boycott,
if we had 80,
because that was in your wheelhouse. You were at the top of your game in 1980, and you couldn't go.
Do you look at being gay like kind of? It's like when baseball players, when like all of a sudden here come the big contracts after those guys retired, and now it's such an accepted thing. It wouldn't hurt you with endorsements, and it's like, God damn it, like 20 years.
darn, I came out too soon.
But you know what?
Shoot.
Like the country changed a little
Yeah.
bit. Just 20 years earlier, if it had changed.
Yeah, but somebody's got to start it.